We're about to kick off spring bear and I am pumped. I'm a little less pumped because I feel like we have gear for about 2 weeks, looking at how heavy our packs are going in, but it should be good. Yeah, rained all night last night. We've got a window, we're gonna get in, we're gonna get set up, and we are testing some new rifles, so it should be fun.
It's my first ever bear hunt. I'm stoked. I've filmed a lot of bear hunts, but first time with tag in my pocket, rifle in my hand, and stoked to be testing out these new Alpine STs. Sweet rifle, so let's get after it. Yeah.
We knew there'd be weather, so we finally ran into our first rainstorm, so we're gonna see if we can get on the radar. We, for some reason, still have service, so we're gonna see if we should camp here until tonight, which will be 7:40. It's supposed to stop raining, but it's coming down pretty good right now, so yeah.
It's like one of those things where you like hike through the weather and just like get up there. We have a hot tent with a stove, or do you just like keep your stuff dry now? So we're gonna make a decision here and see what happens.
Damn, that's cold. There's about 100% chance of hail today, I guess. Or sleet, or snow, whatever this is. Fun.
Like you said though, we could be in the warm office.
We could be in the warm office. That sounds terrible.
Get a nice level surface for our stove to go on with the MKC hatchet, and then give it a little pound down and we'll set up our stove.
What stove is this?
This is Seek Outside Extra Large, I do believe. So we got a box made, and what we'll do is we'll feed our little leg guys through. Everybody set this part up. I like this to be to the back, and then your spark arrestor to be to the side. That way you're not reaching over the hot stove. So got that set. We got our glass door. I really wish I wouldn't have brought this in all the way, but oh well. And we're gonna go make our stovepipe real quick.
Alright, so we are to our first glassing spot. The rain cleared. It's supposed to rain a little bit tonight, so we're gonna try to get out and glass early. We've got some good pockets of green, so we're just gonna glass and see if we can find a bear night before the opener.
Yeah, so we spent about the last 2 hours glassing in this canyon off both sides. Camp's just up above us here. We're gonna pop over the top and check out the other side and see what we find. What do you see?
Not much. We're socked in a little bit right now. It's been a little bit of slow evening, but it's also been rainy all day.
Alright, night before the opener, we got a nice fire ripping in the stove. And we got some Johnsonville cheddar brat dogs. And we're gonna cook these up in a little bit of foil on top of there. And I brought some tortillas to wrap mine in and a couple ketchup packets. Tyler's just gonna eat them as is since he's doing the whole carnivore thing. But pretty nice to have like not freeze-dried meals for like 1 or 2 meals up on this trip, so cook these babies up for a bit. Yeah. Well, morning one, opening day. It was absolutely pouring rain for the first couple hours of daylight, and there's just no use in getting soaked to start the hunt. So we got over here about 7:30. Just glassed the whole basin behind me twice, and then figured it's time to make some breakfast and some hot coffee, and just gonna keep glassing hard as long as this weather window stays open. So we'll find a bear in here eventually. Just gonna take a lot of time behind the glass.
Well, that glassing session was not fruitful. It's starting to rain again. We're gonna grab some firewood and then kind of just keep looking for breaks in the storm. We might set up a tarp and do some glassing, but we'll see. It was pretty steady rain from about 11 to 1:15. It's about 2:30. So we were able to look at the radar, and we're kind of in that middle ground where it's like, do we wait for this one little cell to go by, or do we go out and glass? Like, we need to be on the glassing knob from 3:30-ish till 9. So it's kind of a dilemma that we're facing. Do we risk it and go now and get wet? Or do we wait and really optimize our time on the glassing knob?
What's the scoop?
So finally, the rain passed. We had one more little squall, and it looks like we're probably still gonna get rained on anyway, so we're gonna go to our glassing knob, hopefully till dark. Yeah, we're gonna find a bear tonight. Feeling pretty good about it. Putting that on here, so if you don't see it, that means I was extremely wrong. But I feel good about it. Oh man, we are hiking past out of here. We got to our spot, and immediately the worst storm is coming. We can't see. It's about to hit us. We should probably go.
Well, back in the tent. It's been snowing for about 20 minutes now, and got a nice little warm fire, but I don't know if we're gonna be even hunting tonight at all. The radar is looking pretty gnarly, so all you can do is sit it out and wish we had cards.
So great now. What do we got? Third time's the charm. We've been down here 3 times today. We've got right at an hour. And after that rain, it is looking really green. So I'm pumped. We're gonna get to glassing. Unless we find one in the next 15 minutes, it might be hard to make a move, but hopefully we can find a bear.
Well, opening day of rifle bear in Wyoming was quite eventful, or non-eventful, because we glassed for about a total of 2 hours today. Storms just kept rolling through, and there'd be like a 20-minute break, and then another one would hit, and then we had about 40-minute break on one of them, and as soon as we got to the glassing knob, it just nuked on us. So we're gonna go back, get the fire in the tent started, warm up, and tomorrow's a new day, so we'll get after it pretty hard tomorrow and hopefully spot a bear and make a move.
Morning number 2, the rain finally quit, but now the wind started, which is great, so we're gonna have to layer up. It's really cold today, but yeah, hopefully it doesn't really show any rain in the forecast. It could happen at any time though. There's clouds everywhere, so hopefully we can find a bear this morning. We're gonna give this spot all day and all night. We didn't really give an opportunity last night or yesterday, so we're gonna see what this little basin can produce. We got our first bear of the trip, so pretty pumped. Not sure size yet. We're trying to size him up, but spotted him a long ways. It looks like he's a jet black. So it feels good to find our first bear. After talking with Koby, I think he's a little too small. He's got like you can just see he's got big ears. His back legs look kind of lanky. He's not kind of swaying or anything, so I think we're gonna give him the pass for right now. He's in a good spot, so hopefully we'll see some more bears. It's only been an hour of glassing, so we're hopeful for the day. So we ended up watching that bear for like an hour and a half. We kept seeing him pop up and up, but we just kept glassing, haven't turned up anything else, but we're gonna go grab some lunch real quick, come back, and then glass all evening. Rain likely. It's been a theme.
Not ideal, but
No, because it's not ideal, because as soon as the rain stopped, we saw a bear this morning, and that is not a coincidence. That is a correlation, scientific fact. So hopefully there's just this one little cell, and then we can get back to glassing here in about 45 minutes.
it's a scoop.
This rain passed and the sun is out, so we're heading back to our glassing knob for the evening glass. Should be good. We might get a little bit of scattered rain, but I think that's just going to be the theme for the trip.
All right, it's 6 o'clock. We've been down here for 2.5 hours glassing, and a little while ago some hunters showed up top here, and then about 15 minutes ago I spotted a bear on the face across from us, and then I spotted them working down to it. There's no play for us here, so we're just kind of spectators. Instead of popcorn, I got gummy bears. So I always bring gummy bears when I bear hunt because it's good luck, right? They're bears. But we're just gonna watch this play out. Beautiful chocolate bear, not huge, but see what happens. We'll see if they are able to make a shot, make a move on him, or if he spooks and puts us in a position to make a move. So stay tuned. I'm gonna onyx it.
Man, yes. Run away, little bear. Oh, they just shot, and they definitely hit.
He didn't move.
It sounded like he...
Oh, there he goes running. Is he on that game trail?
Just above it, right next to that, there's a big tree right above the game trail.
Oh, yep, I got him. But we're watching this bear. He went a canyon over. We packed our bags and we're ready, but we just decided that he was working away, weren't gonna be able to make it happen tonight. So we're gonna keep glassing everything else. Maybe another bear pops up somewhere, but we're definitely coming back here tomorrow, and we know where we're gonna keep our eyes on.
Yeah, I mean, he zigged. If he would have zagged just the other way, there would have been an opportunity where I think we would have gotten under 400 yards. But yeah, he went the other way. But man, there's a good chance we'll be able to pick him up tomorrow.
Yeah, he's a pretty bear, so.
All right, Kobe, what's going on?
Well, Tyler goes, hey, I think that bear's in a tree, but it might be behind the tree. So I'm like, oh, I'll get the spotter back out. And I'm like looking for this bear in a tree. I'm like, the bear's not in the tree, it's on the ski slope. He's like, no, the bear's in the tree. So there's two bears 100 yards apart, both chocolate. One's in a tree, one's on the ski slope. So Tyler just glassed up a bear literally in a tree. So we're at 3 bears today.
3 bears.
And a bunch of gummy bears.
And a bunch of he must have just got scared because he could hear that bear below, so he just ran up the tree.
That must have been, but that's hilarious.
Bear in the tree ended up being a good bear. It's good to like get eyes on like a mature bear, like you could tell. Like when they were walking, they were kind of shoulders rolling. So anyways, these hunters, more power to them. They tried really hard to try to recover the bear. They definitely missed. The bear was unharmed. But then all of a sudden, here towards like maybe like 5 or 10 minutes ago, that bear was a mama bear. She had 2 cubs, a black one and a brown one, which is kind of crazy because we watched her for an hour before we saw the cubs. So pretty cool to get to see that. I've never seen a black or brown face with brown cub, black cub. Pretty cool. So now we're just going to try to look for a bear for tomorrow morning. So we spotted another bear. This one's about 2 miles away, but you know, it's good to just kind of take inventory because we got all day tomorrow. I'm not sure. This one looks good though. Good, respectable bear. But it's a good way to end the night. So we've seen 4 adults, 2 cubs, so 6 bears. Not bad. Yeah, this one looks good.
What's the scoop this morning, huh?
Is it morning number 3 of the hunt, day 4? It's beautiful out. It rained right at first light again, but now we're on our glassing knob, and it's pretty awesome out right now. So hopefully we can glass up a bear.
Well, 9:30 here, and we have relocated 2 of the bears that we saw yesterday. First thing on the glass knob, I located the jet black one way out there. And there's just absolutely no play on it from our location. And then Mama with the 2 cubs just showed up, so we're grabbing a little bit of footage of her and having a nice coffee after breakfast here. So just gonna keep pounding the glass and hopefully find something that we actually have a play on and is legal to hunt. So that's the scoop. What's going on?
Found another bear, another jet black, up in kind of, I like to call it like the moon because it's just so burned off over there. But he just poked his head back into some live timber, so we're just going to keep an eye on him. He's probably 1.5 miles away. Looked like he had a good little saunter. He was only out for a couple minutes before he got back in the timber, so we didn't get any video of him. But definitely a decent black bear, and one we would have went after if we just got to get one that's in the right mindset of just being out on an open face and where we can make a move. So.
All right, we got a bear spotted. It's about a mile and a quarter away. He's actually kind of moseying around, so we're gonna make a move on him, and hopefully we'll get a bear down here shortly. 25 minutes to get to the bottom. What do you think, Tyler?
That's about right. I was thinking that it would have been 15, but it's pretty steep. It's a lot steeper than it looks. So the good thing is, I think that's the hardest part. So we just need to get into shooting. Let's do it. Get steady at 500, just wasn't feeling confident in the shot, so we're getting into his bedroom,
things could get western. Hopefully we can get a shot off. Well, made the trek down here and just weren't able to connect with that bear. He's a slippery little feller, so he will live to see another day. Now we got about 1,600 vert for dinner back up to camp, and it's a brutal one. So we're gonna get after it, stop and glass across canyon along the way, see if we can't pick something up to go after in the morning.
It's day 5. We got camp all packed up. We're leaving our glassing knob that we made home for a while. And we're gonna check out new country. Felt like we've seen a lot of the same bears over and over in there, and there just wasn't really a shooter that we really wanted to get after. So we're gonna ease back towards the truck, but there's 1 or 2 spots we really want to check out. So that's what we're gonna do this morning.
Spotted a bear from our glassing knob about 20 minutes ago. It's close like half a mile. We got like 200 yards, 150 yards to go. Peek over, see if he's still there. It's like it's starting to rain a little bit, and it's a gorgeous day. Let's go get her done. I'm gonna rearrange him. He moved a little bit. There's 451. 450 and 68.
I got him. Hi. Either barely high or as a passer, I can't tell. Yeah, he's moving left. He's right behind the big boulder to the left. I can't see him now. Just be ready. There he is up.
I see him.
Got him. He's down.
We got him?
Yeah, he's down.
I don't see him moving.
Good job, Kobe. I think he's donezo.
That feels good. That feels really good. Redemption. Just over 450. First animal killed with the new Weatherby Alpine ST. I love this bash and stock. Nice trigger pull. It's my first ever bear, and I'm struggling with words right now. He's just in an epic spot, and I am stoked. Dude. Man, what an awesome 5 days in the woods it's been. It's pretty awesome to get to come out here in the spring and do some product testing and chase these cool critters around. And bear hunting this year was the highest of highs, lowest of lows. We completely stuck in a tent the first day and a half, and then had some regular bears from our glass and knob, made a big move on one yesterday, just weren't able to make it happen. And we were gonna hunt hard on our way out today, and I was grabbing a snack and glassed this fella up and made a move on it and made it happen. So just very thankful to be out here enjoying the wilderness and an epic view, to say the least. So pretty great time out in the woods here. Alright, got the bear taken care of, storm rolled in, it's getting sketchy up here, so we're gonna get off this mountain and go get ourselves a nice bacon cheeseburger. Well, we got camp and half a bear on my back. It's gonna be one of my heavier pack outs ever. And we're up. I think we got, what, two and a half? Huh? 2.5 miles. So downhill in the wet. We're gonna be slipping and sliding, but this is why we do it. This is what we live for.